Alright, welcome back. This is turn 6 with Rotten and Clowny.
Hey y'all.
Let's get into it. Alright, we have a message from Rignon, who's Kodo. Expansion is hard life, is hard. I am so sad.
What a tragedy. If only there was something he could have done.
At least I am far, far away from the scary fish people. I will determine my first war based on who doesn't want to be a friend, and also based on their bless. No magic weapons, I will kill them.
I think his first war will be decided for him.
Yeah, I don't think he gets to decide first wars with 3 provinces on turn 6. Unfortunately. Naba, which is Kaloth. That's it. I will war Chicken when I see him.
I'm wondering what Chicken did.
Chicken has pissed him off. Also, I see Pangea on the map, so I'll probably see if he wants to nap. Not looking for anyone else besides fucking Chicken.
Which nation is Chicken on again?
He's Pythium, and I think, regardless of whether Chicken is pissed off Kaloth, I think Chicken is a very good target for Kaloth. Just because he borders Werdrake, who has napped Caelum, and who is a very reliable ally.
On the other hand, Naba does not like gnats.
Naba does not like naps?
Nets. The thing the Retiari throw.
Oh, you're right.
You can throw a net at his god, and his god will be in trouble.
Yeah, but also the nets will be wasted on the Falcons, probably. I think you only get 1 net, right?
You do only get 1 net, so you would need a lot of Retiari, but they are cheaper than Camel Riders.
Yeah, you can mass recruit them. But the thing is, Chicken is expanding. Chicken may have like half of Naba's provinces currently. But, wait, oh no, the god is size, what size is the god? Because you can't...
9, I think?
You can't net someone who's larger than size 5.
Oh, right, yeah. So it's only the Malakat that would care about that, and the John.
Yeah, the Malaka, I mean, you absolutely should thug the Malaka, but I'm not sure if Kaloth knows to or will. Let's see. So I think Chicken is actually like his best target right now, but it's kind of a question of whether Yis/Megapone/Doggo will let him, and whether he's willing to give up a prov or 2 to Yis to be able to target Chicken.
And we know Megapon will want to extract his pound of flesh.
Oh yeah, he's gonna try to get it from everyone, he's gonna alienate everyone, and they can't really do anything about it because he's underwater. My birds are dying by the score.
Grant says this like a surprise, but he's played Caelum a lot of times and
Yeah,
he knows this happens every time.
Maybe he enjoys killing them.
I guess that would be a motivation to play Caelum, if you enjoy watching your bird people die.
This is Megapone sending a secret message to everyone again. Dear Omne Science, I made a friend today. A pal is a wonderful thing. I'm not telling you who though. It's just another wonderful secret. Another one. It looks like Yis has found his ally.
And perhaps enjoys pederasting.
You know, the lion does not respect 18 years old. The lion does not respect the age of consent.
Apparently.
Alright, let's look at Caelum's expansion first. This looks like Dracolich into Heavy Cap. Should probably be fine.
Yeah, that'll probably go the same way it went last time.
Ooh, half of them routed to Breath right away.
Yeah, the horses just cannot handle that. The breath is too stinky.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, the breath reduced their morale to 6, it seems like. Or, is routing and reduce morale?
No, it's just the... So...
Yeah, it's the magic.
It's reduced by 1 from the Dominion, and then a further 4 I guess the Dominion equals out with the home profit, so yeah. But like reducing it to 6 and forcing a morale check, it's a disaster.
Yep. Oh, this poor man. This guy got crippled and breathed on.
What a rotten way to die.
See that guy crawling as his bottom half is rotting alive. Alright, well that guy got utterly fucking dumb. This Draco Lich is hell on earth. Hell on earth. Alright. So... Okay, we got a different formation here. The Lancer... Oh wait, Archer's up here, Lancers over there. More Lancers? Yeah. So 2-box formation of Lancers and some Archers up front. This will probably be fine. Those heavy cav keep turning around for the last second.
I guess Grant has that figured out. Advanced Caelum research.
Yeah, perhaps. Alright, so 2 clean expansions. He did take some attrition from here, but for Caelum, this is perfectly acceptable attrition.
Yeah, for Caelum, this is nothing really.
I think this was... No, I don't think he's had a failed expansion yet. He got
if you
close.
don't count the ping, he hasn't.
Alright. Ooh, Chicken is in a bad spot. Grand is here too. It's not clear whether Grand is Nap Chicken yet. Those discussions are probably ongoing. And Nid...
Yeah, the Draco Lich would be a serious problem for Pythium.
So I think these players, you want to kill Pythium. Like, this is a nation that's... They're expanding poorly, they scale indefinitely, and you have some reliable allies neighboring them right now. I think, like, seeing the Grand Kaloth Weredrake coalition against Pythium would be pretty good.
I don't think a coalition is necessary. And also, we know Grand is out for blood, so I think we're going to see some Caelum Pythium conflict. Possibly next turn.
I mean, Scruffy is still a Hydra here. He's probably going to, like, tell him to kill Indies.
Yeah, temper
first.
his ambition a little.
Temper the bloodlust. Alright, 2 clean expansions again. Let's check out Nabah. I want to see, is Agartha only 1, or did Agartha go for 2? Looks like it's just 1 from Agartha again.
No, Agartha has 2.
Oh, wait. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is.
There.
Okay. Cool. I'm guessing that's the pale ones and maybe the Cynos. We'll see.
The Cavern Realm is the pale ones, north of their capital. I remember that.
Right, there's another one they have now. It's
The one you're looking at there is Nabah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Nabah first.
Alright.
The 2 leaders in expansion. This looks like a ping. Yeah, almost certainly a ping. So not a double is this pinging a throne? No. Wait, this looks like a throne. This is absolutely a throne. Oh, he might be trying to kill this with his god.
Which he could, unless the Necromancer kills him with Hand of Death or something.
This is the Throne of Death, so it's not like great, but
I would claim it. That's a lot of gems.
It is a lot of death. It is a cap's worth of death. Yeah, you know, I think the god could take this. With Fire Shield, it's mostly so. This is a pretty weak province. Only 12 heavy.
Yeah, you can easily do that. What paths does the White Mage have? We didn't look at him.
I think it was purely death. Which is not really a threat for a Fire Shield wielder. And I believe
it depends on the like independent research level. Like if he
the independent research level can't go above 5 in any path. I think Disintegrate is like alt 6, right?
I'm much more afraid of Hand of Death than Disintegrate in this context.
Yeah, but that's a melee attack.
And it's a melee god.
I think I think we're gonna see a
Probably
rout.
he's not gonna get hit by it, but like it's a guaranteed like 50 damage.
Right, I don't think he should attack rear. I think he should just fight this blob and cause a rout on the mages. Which is probably what's gonna happen even if he does attack rear.
Yeah, most likely.
Anyways, yeah, that god could easily take that, I think. Caelum is pushing up onto these coastal provinces, potentially provoking Yes.
Who
Yes.
apparently failed to expand.
What's up?
Who
Oh,
apparently
wow,
failed to
they
expand.
did. They've been expanding so slowly and they managed to fail. Honestly, it's probably the commanders were forced to rout due to the shitty
Health
troops.
retreat.
And the commanders probably could have taken it by themselves even. But yeah, Yes is not doing so well, despite being ultra hell blessed. They did mention getting an ally. Potentially that ally is Caelum, since that's the only person they touch so far. Which would be surprising, because Caelum is taking their coastline as we speak. Alright, so there was a ping on the throne. This is the god expand. No, that's not the god expanding. Let's check it. This is a waste. Camel Riders, Elite Soldiers. This should be pretty easy.
I mean, we saw in the battle report there are no casualties.
Yep. And this is the god, which is just destroying barbs. Yeah, the barbs have no chance of hitting it, I believe. Unless they, like, have a double exploding die, maybe triple. 22 defense skill, unseen. Oh, this is in heat, too. My god. Every barb has one shot before it dies. Oh, he also has misform. And, yeah.
Yeah, this god is kind of scary in melee.
Yeah. Let's see. Yep, so that's 2 expansions, a throne ping, doing pretty well. Let's check out Uruk. Yeah, pretty strong force of just Iron Warriors. Pretty weak force of Deer Tribe. Yeah, absolutely deleted. And then, do we have another Uruk expansion? I think we did.
It does not look like it, actually. Which
Interesting.
is a bit surprising. You wouldn't think that they...
He had an expansion party here, but they did not move, it looks like.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I guess he just recruited more of his foreign recruits on there?
Yeah, it looks like it did. Like, there are Enkidu warriors there now, which are his foreign recruits. Maybe he built a lab, actually, to recruit shamans.
Maybe. But, he did
Oh no,
lose-
if he built a lab, we would know.
Yeah. He did lose this farmland, which I'm not sure if he would have won that if they bumped. The Barkskin could have made him win that against the Raiders.
I think the archer priests would have killed his general eventually.
Alright, so we just have the one expansion, which is interesting. He does have the second expansion party.
Like, he has Iron Warriors in his cap, too.
Yeah.
Did he just forget?
Well, we should see 3 expansions this turn. I expect.
I sure hope so.
Unless he combines these. Oh my god, this province is...
Yeah,
What the hell?
his little stack can't take that.
This
Wait,
is-
it's mostly militias, actually, maybe it can.
With Barkskin, I don't know, they might get
Yeah, like,
around.
militia did no damage.
Yeah, but they might get around and hit his commander since it's a lot of troops.
But the commander also has high enough protection to not care about militia. Might care about the heavy infantry, though.
Let's see. But this is This province is extremely valuable. 300 gold. And
Yeah,
a cave prob. And its own cave, like a private cave.
There is one other entrance to it, but Marignan is
Yeah.
expanding so weakly that, yeah,
Yeah,
whoever gets to that first of
This-
End and Uruk gets
this-
that cave.
this province is insanely valuable.
Yeah, that is.
Like this could be like 5 to 10 provinces worth of value.
Yeah, Swan doesn't know this. She doesn't know
Right.
how incredibly valuable that province is.
What is in?
But he does know it's farmland, and farmland is always valuable.
It is
usually.
farmland plus cave. There's sinos down here too. 2 sinos.
Which
Oh my
only
God.
give death for Uruk.
Yeah,
But
this
hey,
is a
Uruk
pretty.
does, like, death access is always nice.
That is a pretty game-changing prob. Let's see. Let's check out Agartha. So I think this is one of the Pale One provinces.
And Pale Ones basically can't touch heavy infantry.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be a slaughter again. Absolute slaughter. Let's check out the other expansion right here. So this could either be the Pale Ones in his cap circle, the Sinos, or the Trogs. It is the Pale Ones in his cap circle.
Yeah, I told you already. I told you which province it was.
This is
He's mainly using Pale Ones himself for some reason. Are those Shardguard?
he has summons
The
here.
attentive
the
statue.
statues. He usually uses these for bodyguards, I believe.
They do have kind of protection to not give a shit about Pale Ones. But yeah, this was a super easy province that it should have taken 2 turns ago.
Right. Oh my god.
He still managed to rout most of his own army.
Yeah, the wet ones.
Yeah,
I'm not
wet
even
ones
sure
are...
if these are worth
terrible.
putting in an army.
No, they are actively detrimental.
Yep, the route case.
But
thankfully,
luckily, Shardguard are so slow that they
Yeah.
won't make it off the field.
Alright. So yeah, he took both of these Pale One probs.
About damn time.
How big are the troglodytes?
7, I think?
Big enough to trample on the Shard Guard, I guess.
No, they're only size 6.
Still big enough to trample on the Shard Guard. Okay. So... I don't think these Shard Guard can take the troglodytes. 8
They
shard...
can't.
They can?
They cannot. They would die.
Stick statues, Shard Guards, Stone Hurlers.
The statues also can't.
Yeah, so he might just go into the... He might just combine and kill the cavemen. Which is like...
Yeah, it's the only thing he can do, really.
It's not fantastic.
No, he has pretty weak tempo.
Yep. Alright. Let's see. Let's check out Nid next. How many expansions do they have? 2. Okay. That's better. Who's the Pike Merc still alive? It's looking like they could probably take this.
Yeah, this should be no threat to them. I guess Mindmen are pierce resistant, but still, they do no damage, so...
This is the Bloodhenge Druid? Oh no, it's just a Woodhenge, okay.
Yeah, Bloodhenge would have Dark Vines.
Yeah, Bloodhenge are scary.
Yeah, you leave those for later, usually.
Okay, so we got Nid. This looks like a more proper army. Very killy units up front. We're still not seeing the Sacreds. And I don't think we might not know Nid's Blessed, though.
I think we don't. mysterious. Like, even if it doesn't have, like, max Scar Souls currently, surely it's worth recruiting them by now.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it would be. They are expensive. Let's see if he's recruiting them yet. Nilvor, no. It doesn't look like it. That is kind
Strange.
of crazy. We do know the Bless. Undying plus 10, Righteous Wrath. It's not a Hell Bless.
But it is clearly a bless, like, built for the Nidbathe, so why? Why are we not seeing it in Nidbathe?
We're also seeing Death 2, Sloth 2.
So he's invested a lot into a bless for his Nidbathe that he's not hiring.
Maybe there's a part of this bless we're not seeing yet. Will come with his god. Maybe he has a dormant god.
Could be.
I don't know. What would be good with Nidbathe that's like an incarnate bless?
Unbearable Splendor could be it.
I guess that would allow them to hit units reliably.
Yeah.
And they do survive for a long time.
Other than that, nothing really comes to mind. Like, there's Fire and Shock Resist, but I wouldn't take that for Nidbathe.
There is Blood Vengeance, but no.
I wouldn't take that either.
Yeah.
It's really expensive. Not that good.
Generally, you take it for units that can get banished, like Undead.
Or that have no protection, like Flagellants.
Let's see. So wait, Nid only 2, I think. 2, not for turn 6, 2, 4, 6 probs. It's like, oh no, 7 probs. It's like a mediocre expansion.
Yeah, it's a pretty weak showing from most of our players here, really.
Let's see. Next.
And I feel like most of them are experienced enough that they should be doing better.
Right. Next is Pan. I think this is Neo's second or third game, technically. Maybe. What? Okay, so he played in the LA Rotten game. He played in 1Age. This might be his third game.
It's definitely not his second. I've been in 2 games with him. He was in that game, like one of your first games, the one where I was Femini. He just completely failed expansion, and he was a non-factor for the entire game.
Yeah, I forgot. Right, because he failed expansion.
Yeah, very easy to forget that he existed.
Yeah, I didn't neighbor him then either. Okay, so 4th game. And the Centaur take it pretty handily. What do we have here? The recruited Minotaur, which I feel like generally you only recruit these to bust open thugs.
Yeah, Minotaurs are more of a PvP unit.
Yeah.
Centaurs are just fine for expanding. Like, the Minotaurs have not very high protection, so
also,
like, you're liable to lose them.
Right, they also trample into groups and just die immediately.
Yeah, so like, we're likely to see Minotaur attrition here, and those could have been Centaurs that wouldn't have died. Yep, 2 of them died and 1 routed.
Recruiting the Cataphracts.
But the Cataphracts have huge protection, so they just style on indies, and they have recuperation, so no injuries are lasting.
So this is something... The Cataphracts... I don't know, it depends whether... So I think the alternative to the Cataphract is Centaur Warriors, which are stealthy and more like... Yeah, here they are. They have a lot less prot, but they're stealthy.
Yeah, they're your elf unit.
more damage too.
Yeah, but the more damage is not worth losing down protection. You hire these guys for the stealth.
Right.
Like, 9 protection on a 35 gold unit is pretty shitty.
Are these both forts only?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can only get the naked ones in any forest.
I generally see a lot of Centaur warriors out of Pan, even MA Pan. Resources.
Well, yeah, it's because they are really good for stealth. Like, if you want to pull any kind of stealth maneuver, then you cannot use Cataphract.
Right.
And Pangaea naturally wants to do a lot of stealth bullshit because their mages are stealthy, they have stealthy seductresses, and they can have entire stealthy armies. Like, they can have stealthy armies with their mage core.
And this is something I didn't know until I played against them. So, apparently their temple they have free spawn? They do the Dryad? Or what?
Yeah, they get Maenads, but like Maenads are worse than useless. Maenads eat food, like they take up supplies, they have negative patrol strength, and they participate negatively in battle.
Right. They're pretty much only...
You can use them to crack forts.
Yeah, it seems like a real annoyance dealing with them.
Yeah, everyone I know who's played like MA, Pangaea, or EA I think also does this, just complains about Maenad, like needing to get rid of them.
Yep. So, 2 expansions, it's pretty... Probably shouldn't have recruited the Minotaurs, should have just had more Centaurs. Yeah, these white Centaurs are going to clean up a lot of things. And Pan and Caelum touch. So I think the relationship between Neo and Caelum is actually pretty good. They've been playing Resident Evil together with Weredrake, so I expect them to be able to be allies very easily. Swan, this is something Swan does. I mean, I agree with this. I do like striking out rather than, you know, taking my cap circle. But he's taken the forest so he can get a lot of resources, and then he's like immediately struck out as far as he could.
Yeah, I think that's a sound strategy.
Right.
I mean, I would take my cap circle as Uruk for more Iron Warriors, but like it's a good way to expand in general.
I'm curious. Does he go into this wasteland? Because that would really be aggressive towards Rignon.
I feel like he probably doesn't have the scouting to know how weak Marignan is, and he probably expects Marignan to be able to put up a fight.
I don't know, because I feel like Swan doesn't... I feel like he takes a free-for-all approach, and he doesn't... So, there's this cap circle. Everyone agrees that, like, attacking someone's cap circle is almost tantamount to war, right? It's...
Yeah, but even if you do take a more, like, free-for-all approach to taking provinces, you should know that taking this will antagonize Marignan.
Right, exactly. There's like a core 9 province idea too, right? It's not just the cap circle. It's like getting close to a person's cap cycle is aggressive. Like he might have already antagonized Pan here by expanding outside their cap circle. He might do it to Marignon too. Like, he might be making enemies here if he keeps this up.
I mean, with this expansion strategy, you make enemies anyway, but he might want to pace himself with how many enemies he makes before he casts Wrath of God, because that's going to make an enemy of everyone.
You have to, like we said before, you need to overexpand somewhere, but you gotta do it against someone you actually want to war. He might turn away from Rignon, you're right.
Yeah, I think that would just be, like, so aggressive. Like, the cost-benefit analysis would say that's not a beneficial thing to do. into Marignan.
Yeah, moving
If
to
you
that
don't know how
wasteland.
weak they are.
If he moves to that wasteland, that would be... I don't think Marignan can do anything about it since they're so weak, but...
Yeah, they really can't.
But Swan does not know that yet. Alright, so we saw Nid, we saw Pan, we saw Caelum, so there's Pythium and Yes. Let's check out Pythium. Another box formation, one... Oh my god, oh my god.
Why are we doing the box
This
formation?
is such lazy expansion.
Like we're wasting our Retiari. We don't need to be using Retiari in this expansion. They could just be like either left behind or just be far behind the other troops.
Yeah. Let's see. 31. Maybe half of these retired. We'll see.
Well, it's showing none in the report now.
That's crazy.
He might have lost every single one.
Were there arrows here? There were javelins.
And the javelins will aim for the guys with like little armor and no shields.
Yeah,
and yeah, they're faster, so they got their attack off.
Yep, I think they have.
Because of this lazy box formation.
Oof. And the Retiari would have been really nice against the forest trolls.
They would also be really nice against other players.
Yeah, having I think this is a big part of Pythium. Just having like literally 100 to 200 Retiari sitting around where people can see
just
it.
as a threat for other players.
Yeah,
You want to have those Retiari. He did send a mage out to the Steel Ovens, presumably to start building a lab there and presumably also a fort later.
Yeah, I hope he understands the value of this. This is insane. This is like
Chicken
a
is a relatively
level.
new player, but so maybe it doesn't, but I think it should.
I think I've explained it, but this is like a throne level site. This is like better than most of the thrones.
Yeah. The real dream is getting this on a the construction throne.
Oh my god, that would be insane. That stacks?
Yeah, it does.
What the hell? That's like half off.
Yeah, I had the Steel Ovens in that MA Oceania game that I won, and I cast, what's the global called? Forge of the Ancients, and I kept track of how many gems I saved, and I saved like 1,000 gems over, I don't remember how many turns.
Yeah. I had to keep track of how many I saved as MA Relay starting up my Wish engine, but I had a Pazuzu creating like 10 Robe of the Magi's over the course of turns. Let's see. So then we have Yes, which was a failed expansion. Wait, he didn't send all his thugs, he just sent one.
So, the infantry gets slaughtered around her and she routes from HP. Predictable.
You know the comfy spear buff? It makes these guys a lot tougher because it increases their damage and they have a poison attack.
It is pretty weak poison though.
Yeah, still.
But I guess it adds up if it stacks.
Yes is doing very poorly for having Hellbless.
Yeah, I think Megapon is putting absolutely no effort into this.
Yep.
Also, for your wish engine, why are you wishing for Pazuzu instead of like the son of Ezekiel? Or King of the City? I guess King of the City might not have enough air.
Let's check it out.
Because you could be summoning... Does Black King have no wish? It doesn't, so Black King is also like... You can put Blood Boosters on him and it's much better. Because you can get Pazuzu just from blood. Don't need to wish for it.
Son of Ezekiel. Doesn't he like, I mean, Pazuzu also kills population.
Yeah, Pazuzu kills way more.
Yeah, but I don't think he generates Unrest. Also,
I think the Black King is he does increase in rest, but like he's incredibly strong.
Pazuzu has higher paths. He has a Air 5, Death 3, Blood 4.
Alright, I forgot he has 3 paths. But still, like, you can summon Pazuzu with a normal spell.
Yeah, you need Blood 9 though, Demon Lord.
True. But 9s are already on the table if you're casting Wish.
Yep. I mean, there's a lot of good 9 spells. Anyways, that's
That there are.
that wraps up turn 6.
And we have a lot of borders now, so conflict must be soon to come.
We're wishing for the conflict, but there's still a lot of indies, so realistically, there's some bloodthirsty players on here. We'll see what happens.